Welcome to Beijing, the vibrant capital of China, is a traveler's paradise steeped in history, culture, and modernity. Use this 5-day Beijing family itinerary to plan your trip to the Chinese capital. Visit must-see attractions like Tiananmen Square, the Forbidden City, Old Summer Palace, Lama Temple, Bell and Drum Towers, Temple of Heaven, Summer Palace and the Olympic sites. Day 1 starting from Tiananmen Square through the Forbidden City and ending at the BeiHai Park. Tiananmen Square start time 9:30 duration, 45 minutes. Tiananmen Square or Tiananmen Square is a city square in the city center of Beijing, China, named after the eponymous Tiananmen, Gate of Heavenly Peace, located to its north, which separates it from the Forbidden City. The square contains the Monument to the People's Heroes, the Great Hall of the People, the National Museum of China, and the Mausoleum of Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong proclaimed the founding of the People's Republic of China in the square on October 1, 1949. 0.8 km, 10 minutes walking start time, 10:25 Forbidden City duration, 2 hours. Explore this ancient imperial palace complex with its majestic halls, courtyards, and historical artifacts. 1.5 km, 19 minutes walking start time, 12:45 Wangfujing Street duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Wangfujing is a shopping street in Beijing, China, located in Dongcheng District. The majority of the main area is pedestrianized. In the Qing dynasty, 10 aristocratic estates and princess residents were built here. Many exotic foods are served on Wangfujing Snack Street. 2.1 km, 28 minutes walking 16:15 BeiHai Park duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. BeiHai Park is a public park and former imperial garden located in the northwestern part of the imperial city, Beijing. First built in the 11th century, it is among the largest of all Chinese gardens and contains numerous historically important structures, palaces, and temples. Day 2 starting from Ming tombs and ending at the Great Wall of Badling. 9:30 Ming tombs duration, 2 hours. The Ming tombs are closer to the Badling Great Wall than the city of Beijing, so they are often included in a Great Wall visit. The tombs, Ming Shishan Ling, are a group of mausoleums for 13 emperors of the Ming dynasty, 1368-1644. (29 km, 8 hours, 35 minutes by public transport start time, 20:05 Great Wall of Badling duration, 3 hours. Badling is the site of the most visited section of the Great Wall of China, approximately 80 kilometers northwest of Beijing city center, in Badling Town, Yanqing District, Beijing Municipality. Badling Great Wall was built in the Ming dynasty to occupy a commanding and strategic position for protecting the Juyongguan Pass to its south, further protecting the city of Beijing. Day 3 starting from Temple of Heaven through the Beijing Zoo and ending at the Beijing Aquarium. 9:30 Temple of Heaven duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. The Temple of Heaven is a complex of imperial religious buildings situated in the southeastern part of central Beijing. The complex was visited by the emperors of the Ming and Qing dynasties for annual ceremonies of prayer to heaven for a good harvest. (12 km, 58 minutes by public transport start time, 12 o'clock Beijing ZOO duration, 2 hours and 30 minutes. The main reason to visit the Beijing Zoo is to see the pandas in the Panda House, which was built in 1989. The Panda House covers 10,000 square meters and has been created to resemble a traditional Chinese garden. Within the grounds of the zoo is the Lamarck Hall, the Song Jiaoren Memorial Tower and the Baroque-style Chongguanlu building. At the northern entrance of the zoo is the Beijing Aquarium and across the road is the Beijing Planetarium. 1 km, 11 minutes walking start time, 14:40 Beijing Aquarium duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Beijing has 2 major aquariums, this one and Blue Zoo, Beijing Gongtai Richina Underwater World, which has the longest acrylic underwater tunnel in Asia. Day 4 starting from Fragrant Hills Park through the Summer Palace and ending at the Old Summer Palace. 9:30 Fragrant Hills Park duration, 2 hours. This lovely wooded park is a favorite of Beijingers, especially in autumn to see the maple trees with their striking red leaves. Walk through the lower areas spotted with pavilions and temples and winding paths to wander around, or take the cable car up to the top for some views of the surrounding hilly countryside. 8.9 km, 1 hour, 34 minutes by public transport. Start time, 13:05 Summer Palace. Duration, 2 hours and 30 minutes. The Summer Palace is a vast ensemble of lakes, gardens and palaces in Beijing. It was an imperial garden in the Qing dynasty. Inside includes Longevity Hill Kunming Lake and 17-hole bridge. It covers an expanse of 2.9 square kilometers, 3/4 of which is water. 5.3 km, 19 minutes by public transport. Start time, 15:55 Old Summer Palace. Duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. The palace was constructed in 1709 during the Qing dynasty, 1644-1911, and it was used as a private pleasure garden for the Chinese emperors. The Old Summer Palace can be divided into 3 sections: the Garden of Blossoming Spring, Garden of Eternal Spring and the Garden of Perfection and Light, Yuanmingyuan, which is also the name used for the 3 gardens collectively. Day 5 starting from Hohai Lake through the Lama Temple and ending at the Olympic Park and Bird's Nest. 10 o'clock Houhai Lake. Duration, 2 hours. Hohai is a lake and its surrounding neighborhood in Zaicheng district of central Beijing, China. Hohai is the largest of the 3 lakes, along with Qianhai, Front Lake, and Shihai, Western Lake, that comprise Shichahai, the collective name for the 3 northernmost lakes in central Beijing. Since the early 2000s, the Hutong neighborhood around Hohai has become known for its nightlife, as many residences along the lake shore have been converted into restaurants, bars, and cafes. (1.2 km, 15 minutes walking. Start time, 12:15 Bell and Drum Towers. Duration, 1 hour. The Drum Tower of Beijing, or Gulu, is situated at the northern end of the central axis of the inner city to the north of Tiananmen Street. Originally built for musical reasons, it was later used to announce the time and is now a tourist attraction. 2 km, 26 minutes walking. Start time, 13:40 Lama Temple. Duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Visit this Tibetan Buddhist temple, housing a massive Buddha statue and intricate artwork. The building and artwork of the temple is a combination of Han Chinese and Tibetan styles. This building is one of the largest Tibetan Buddhist monasteries in China proper. 7 km, 51 minutes by public transport. Start time, 1600 Olympic Park and Bird's Nest. Duration, 2 hours. Beijing National Stadium is a stadium in Beijing, China. It is officially called the National Stadium and also known as the Bird's Nest. The stadium was made for use during the 2008 Summer Olympics and Paralympics.